How you doing, Doc? I don't know if you're gone yet or not, but I jumped on a little bit early so I could say howdy to you anyway. This nice, wonderful internet of mine's lagging like hell again, as always. Yeah, I'm about, let's see, welcome everybody to the channel. I'm a couple minutes early or so because Doc jumped on to say howdy, and I didn't catch him anyway, but I wanted to at least, excuse me, say thank you. And I'm checking out my internet connection a little bit here. I was working on a video, so I've been really rushed for sure. Download's not very impressive tonight, 0.91, but it's better than some of the nights. Upload is cooking. I still can't figure out why my upload is so great. It's way better than Viasat even guarantees, or even if they say if you get 3.0 megabits per second, that's probably the best you're going to get for upload. But I get over that all the time. It seems like 3.73. A lot of these nights have been over 4 megabits per second, which is really good for them. Download 0.91. Hopefully, we'll get over 4 or 5 megabits per second before too much longer, which is why I've been doing the later lives. And we got somebody on, not sure who, probably Ken. Is that you, Ken? Ooh, I got my phone here. Been charging the old phone up. Pull up my wife's account here and see how things sound. Maybe it's just counting me. I'm not sure. I've sent a bunch of texts out today, and I did send one to Recon, but it was late. It was like 5 minutes ago. Poor guy's probably going, well, crap, ain't much of a notice. Sorry, Recon, but I get really busy when I'm doing a live. I have a lot of preparing to do, along with texting other people and whatnot. I'm surprised Ken's not even here yet. That's a surprise. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. Maybe he didn't get the notice. I know Doc got the notice because he came in and said hello and hit the thumbs up button for me. I guess he's not feeling well tonight, or he'd have stayed probably for a while. I'm really shocked that Ken's not here, though. It does say I got 2 watching. Well, it does on the phone anyway. That's probably me and one other person. I'm not sure who else is here yet. Well, the light doesn't seem to be too horrible. What? I combed my hair, didn't do any good, but oh well. I guess I can't look pretty for my lives. Yeah, I guess it's just Doc and I most likely. Although it does say we got two people. So speak up, whoever's here. Maybe I'm lagging that bad. That could be. I was working on another video earlier, so I was really rushing around. I was getting close to being done, but it's not quite yet. I want to review it before I do anything else. There's Ken. I've been wondering where you were. I did send out a notice an hour ago. I did send a message to Recon also because he should be off tonight. But I sent it about 8 minutes ago because I was super busy and I didn't have the phone out here, which I don't get good reception out here in this building here anyway because it's all metal. So the phone doesn't work very well. So I had to go back in the house in the camper to send him a message real quick. But I was working on another video, so I got really busy. Well, I actually sent it way longer than that. It took YouTube that long to get it to you, evidently. Thank YouTube for me. I sent it an hour ago. Maybe not quite an hour, 55 minutes ago. I sent a lot of invites on Facebook, more than normal. I don't know if we'll get anybody tonight or not. I know Trinity's working. She did respond to me that she was working. The last live was great. We had a dozen people here, so that was a pretty good live. I like to have at least that all the time, at least a dozen or more. That would be nice. I'd like to get worked up to about 20 or 25 people when we do a live. I'd probably do them more frequently if we had more people. I did drop by ASD's after the last live and give them a thumbs up on a couple of them videos, and I give them a thumbs up with my wife's account too, and so trying to help him out, but I don't know if he'll show up here tonight or not. I have no idea. He might be doing one himself or something. I don't know. I haven't got a notice though. Connection's not great tonight. I'm sure you've noticed that there's a lag time. The upload speed is great. The download speed's crap. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Ken. My I don't really have a commercial, but I mean my intro. I did put down, to paint. I always put something to do with painting down, so that people that want to paint know where to come. That's part of the when people are looking for a place to go. The tags. I wish you had a Facebook account. I could send you a message on Facebook a lot easier than having to send you emails. I'm gonna try to put a group together on Facebook to make it easier for me, so I don't have to send them to one at a time to a whole bunch of people. It takes quite a while to do that. Hi, Caitlin. How you doing, sweetie? Glad you could make it. My camera must have moved. Yep, I guess it did. Must have moved. Put it back over there where it belongs. Okay. Been busy doing a video again. And a certain little boy tucked me out earlier. I won't mention any names. That's what pens are for, Ken. You write the stuff down. You should be able to recover your Facebook account. It should. I think you can. Well, you gotta verify. I guess with a bunch of friends or some bull crap. I don't know. It's a real pain in the butt. You can always make a new account. Just you'd have to get a different email, most likely. I don't know that much about it myself either. All my granddaughters know about Facebook way more than I do. Yes, Ken, I had some coffee here, but it got cold. So I grabbed a soda real quick because I was in a hurry. Well, you might be able to recover it that way. I don't know. You just tell me you forgot your password. They'll send you a link to your email or your phone or whatever and ask you for a code or something. Did you work today, Caitlin? You put a lot of hours in, I think, don't you now? Caitlin's kind of like a boss now. Oh, you didn't work very long then. That's not very long. Must have had you come in just for a little while then, huh? 3:30 a.m. Holy crap! That ain't holy crap. That's a long day. That's almost 16 hours. Good gosh. You can get some time and a half now. At least you're by the hour. When I worked for Gilchrist Building Supply for years, I was on salary. And I get the same pay no matter how many hours I worked until the labor board finally came in and said, no, when he gets 50 hours, you have to have him clock in and give him time and a half. So they made sure I didn't go over 50 hours after that. There was one week I worked, I think it was like 90 hours. Well, if you can get on there, Ken, you can always friend me, or you can tell me what your name is on Facebook, and I'll try to friend you, and then I can send you a message, and it'll pop up in your messenger or whatever. Or, I mean, for the time being, I can still keep sending you an email, but um, I sent one to Recon also, even though I still send him a message on his phone. You're short staff now, huh, Caitlin? How many people you guys short? Are you short that many people? In what department are you short in? Stalking or something? Huh? Nobody wants to work. Yeah. Yeah. Ever since the COVID, they don't want to work. I want to. I just don't know if I can handle it or not. I couldn't handle full time. I know that. Part time, if I could get something part time, I might could do that. Both sides and your retail side. You've been working the deli too now? They wouldn't want me in the deli. I'm too fussy. I think they pay more than minimum wage. I think I'm not sure, but I think they do pay more than minimum wage. Maybe not much more, but I don't even know what minimum wage is anymore. How much is minimum wage now, Caitlin? Do you know? Is it $8 an hour or $10 an hour? Or I thought Florida went up to $10 an hour. It's 10 an hour. So yeah, heck, $10 an hour. That's if you work 40 hours a week, that's $400 a week. That's definitely better than nothing. That's for sure. You only make minimum wage and you're a supervisor? What kind of crap is that? I say, forget that crap. Mackenzie, how are you, sweetie? You finally made it. All right. How are you doing? My goodness. So I guess that means you're subscribed to my channel finally, huh? All right. Everybody there makes that much. Even your boss makes that much. I wouldn't take a supervisor position if they didn't give me a raise. I'd tell them to piss off. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. If you're going to have the extra responsibility, you deserve to have the extra money. Without a doubt. Hi, Jennifer. How are you? Well, you're a key holder. That's more responsibility. You should get more money for it, without a doubt. That explains why they don't have any work. Mackenzie, I'm gonna make you a moderator, sweetie. If you know what a moderator is, I imagine you do, since I'm sure you've been on YouTube before. So now you'll see a little wrench by your name. And you should have a different color name, I believe, now, too. Well, I'd just say, here's your key back. I don't want it. If you're going to pay me more, I'm not taking the responsibility for it. That's what I'd tell them. They can't afford to lose you, that's for sure. So they'd have to just take the key back and be done with it. And I wouldn't train anybody either. I'm sure you do. You just started where, Mackenzie? I missed something? Oh, cell phone service technician? All right. That's a good job. Nothing wrong with that. They usually pay pretty good, them cell phone technicians. Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I got an expensive one right here that I can't fix. I've tried to, I've reset it, I've re-downloaded the operating system, I've redone everything on it. And it's an expensive phone too. It's a Samsung A50. And I wish I could get it to work right, but it won't work. I can't get a SIM card to work in it right. 24 an hour, awesome. Yeah, that's where I need a job. Is that in Chiefin, Lexi? Well, it was with Verizon, but I went to change it to somebody else, and that's when everything got all screwed up. Now it just flat won't take a SIM at all. It won't. It just won't work. I messed up something in it. I know that. I still use it on the internet because I can grab my internet from the RV here, from the camper. We got the internet here, but I can't make phone calls with it. And I like it because it's got a really good camera in it. It's got like a 24 megapixel camera. Chiefland and Alachua. Oh, Alachua is not that far from me. I guess I'd have to take some courses or something to be a phone tech. Although I've fixed tablets before, I've taken tablets apart and replaced the batteries in them and stuff like that. But that ain't it's quite the same thing. Replaced the screen on one before. Once, that don't mean nothing. Yeah, it's unlocked. It's paid off. Oh yeah, I paid it off years ago, a couple years ago. And they said it was unlocked. I verified it with them when I paid it off to make sure that it was unlocked, and it was. Cool. Well, I'm already a computer tech. I'm certified. I'm A plus certified, and I got tons of certifications, as most of my grandchildren know. Tons of them. Nothing in cell phone, but computer, yes. I can fix about any computer. So I guess they send everybody to school, huh? Well, I actually have I think it's Verizon now on the new carrier I got. I got a free phone from the government, but it's Verizon. But there's something weird about the SIM card. It's not recognizing the SIM card properly anymore. And I've done everything. I've downloaded. I went right to Samsung and downloaded the whole operating system for the phone and did a hard reset with a brand new operating system totally, and it still doesn't work right. Well, that's good. Hey, that's half the battle, making sure you like your manager, your boss, and enjoying your work. Caitlin, are you still here? Maybe the number's just weird. No, my old account's not active. No, I closed that one. But I have another one, like I said, with the government phone that's on Verizon. I was thinking about taking the government phone, which is not a very good phone, and calling them. And I'd like to have switched it to my this phone if I could have got it to work right. I was trying to remember what it was that it used to say, but I haven't figured it out yet here. That's what I'm saying, though, Lexi. It doesn't recognize the SIM card, no matter what you do. It doesn't even recognize it. It won't connect to it at all. So I don't know what's wrong with it. I have no idea. Hi Ezra, how you doing, buddy? Hi Ezra. I could pull his mommy up, and he could say hi to his mommy if she wants me to. Then click that link right there. You can get up in here. I'll approve it, and it'll pull you up, and you can say hi to Ezra. He'll be able to see you. It doesn't matter what you look like. He don't care. That's for sure. I'm sure Mackenzie won't care, and Ken won't care, and your mother won't care, and I certainly don't care. And by the looks, nobody else is coming in yet. Wesley might show up. Wesley and Chrisanna. Yeah, just get on, Caitlin. It's not hard to do. And he'll be able to look right at you and smile at you and wave to you and all that. You got a towel on your head, Mackenzie? We've been talking about doing another Heart Springs thing. Just click on the link I sent up there. I'll send a different link. Just click on that link right there and you can join. or copy and paste it in your browser, I think. That'll do it. In your browser on your phone or whatever. If you can click it, that's the easiest way to do it. Your mother did it before. I think that's how she did it. You're off Sundays and Mondays, Mackenzie's? That's good. At least you get one day on the weekend off. Imagine Saturday's a busy day. What time you have to be at work? I bet you probably don't have to go into what, about 9 o'clock? Excuse me. You start at 9 o'clock in the morning, Mackenzie, or earlier? 9 to 5? Although I know some of the carriers are open later. Jennifer, tell Caitlin how you get on before. Maybe make it easier for her. Ice cream 12 to 8. Oh, nice. Where's the ice cream place in Chiefland? I heard a pop. There's Caitlin.
Is it working?
There she is. Hi, Caitlin. Now you can say hi to your son. You can talk, you know. You can hear.
Yeah.
I can hear you talk if you talk.
Hi, Ezra.
Inside the Chiefland.
I just can't see the chat.
Ezra. There you go. Hey, Dylan. You got a different name, huh? Hi, Ezra.
Ezra, I love you, buddy. Hi, everybody else.
He's screaming our names, huh? Yep.
I miss you, buddy. I miss you, buddy.
Dylan, if you click that link, you can join us too. And you can say hi to Ezra. Well, that's good. Send them over to me.
Wish I had the patience for that. I'd try it.
This is the first time
nope.
you've been to one of my lives in ages, Dylan. And Lexi's here.
Hi, Dylan. I didn't see your comment. I had to figure out how to get to the comments. That's why I didn't see it.
There's Dylan.
Hey. I just got off of work.
Now Ezra can say hi to Dylan. Hi, Dylan.
Hi.
Look tired.
I am.
But I waved to Ezra.
Hi, Sissy. How are you?
Say his name.
Good. How are you?
Ezra.
Ezra, you see Uncle Dylan?
I was just popping by to see how you guys were doing. I love you.
Love you too, bud.
Hope you guys are okay. Bye.
Ezra, go say hi. Right here. Look at mommy. Right here, baby. Look. Ezra, go say hi. Right here. Look at mommy.
Ezra.
Baby. There you are.
Hi,
Look.
Ezra. I see
Say hi,
you.
mama. Hey,
I
Papa.
see you, Ezra. Hi. Hi, Ezra. You off too, and your son just popped on there too. There he is.
He doesn't know what to think.
I guess Dylan jumped off too. Dylan, you still here? He might have lost connection. Yeah?
Hi.
Hi, Ezra.
Papa's talking to you.
Hello.
He doesn't know what to think.
Ezra. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Pretty cool, yeah. I can have up to quite a few people on at one time. I think I can have like 8 people at one time, I think, up there. If my connection was better, although it is right now. It's my connection finally went up to 5 megabits per second download finally, which is way better.
Hey, stop screaming.
Plus, it's getting later. The later it gets, the better it gets.
You gonna talk to mommy and papa and say hi, Ken? Hi, Mackenzie.
He wants to see his mama. He wants to see his mama again.
Can I talk to mommy and papa and say hi, Ken? Hi, Mackenzie.
It should be okay now. It shouldn't be lagging now. Download speed went up quite a bit.
Ezra, sit up, baby. Ew.
So, Ken, what have you been up to, buddy? You been going to any of the lives lately?
Yeah.
I guess Dylan must have got off. Wonder why he's using the name Ross. Oh, there's Mackenzie. She's still there. All right. We'll see you later, Mackenzie. Thanks for getting on. I hope we see you a lot more lately in the future.
Bye, Mackenzie.
I usually do a live usually once a week, usually. If I can get more people on here, then I'll do more. Pass the word out. Get people to subscribe to my channel, Kimcast Art. Just do a search for Kimcast Art, and they can subscribe, and they'll get a notice. Click that bell and hit all on it, and you'll get a notice every time I send a notice out. And usually Nancy's here. Aunt Nancy's usually on too, and Kirsten and Michaela. And your brother and Chris Santa's usually on. I don't know if Jane's lagging out or I'm lagging out. Probably me.
Here, say bye-bye.
Bye, Ezra.
Bye, bye, Papa.
Good night, Ezra.
Blow kisses. Right here. Here.
Bye, Ezra.
Bye, bye, Papa.
There we go. Is anybody back? Is Caitlin, you back yet? Or Mackenzie left, I believe, so she's gone. Dylan's gone and Jenny's gone. She may come back on. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and you, Ken. I don't know. YouTube changed his name to Ross. I don't think YouTube can do that. Oh, we're back to 0.49 download now. No wonder I'm lagging like hell. Oh, Jenny's still here. Okay. I'm not sure if you're... Ken, are you still here, buddy? I'm only showing 2 people. Maybe it's just Jennifer and Ken. I'm really sick of this internet. I wish I could afford that Starlink. I'd get rid of this crap. Yeah, it's only showing 1 person on now. I don't know if Ken's on or not. Ken, you still here, buddy? I guess he's not hearing me or he's not on, one or the other. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's here. It's only showing 1 person. That's why I was asking. YouTube's being weird again. I guess Recon never checks his email or his phone for messages anymore. Not a surprise. Not a surprise. I'm surprised Nancy didn't jump on because I did let her know that Mackenzie was here too. And Kirsten, but neither one of them came on. Well, I guess we're not having a dozen on tonight, that's for sure. I think we only had like 4 on at one time, I think. I guess we did have 5 at one point. Although I did stop in at that Wild Create. He had a live earlier today just to check it out. He's got a lot more subscribers than I do. He only had like 12 or 15 people on for his live. But I guess that's the way it's going now. I mean, you got to have a crap load of people to have a lot of people on your lives, I guess. No, it's not over. She can log back in. She's not booted off. When she disconnected from the chat, it disconnected her from the live. She has to log back in. Just tell her to log back in. It has to disconnect you because of it has to disconnect the audio and the video. That's what I'm assuming. Anybody hitting that like button tonight? I hope. Ken, that's your job. You're supposed to be telling everybody to hit the like button. Slacker. Ken's being a slacker on me. All right. Good night, Jennifer. Have a good night. Yeah, not many on tonight at all, Ken, for sure. How many likes we got tonight, Ken? I'm thinking probably 4 or 5. We should have had more, but probably 4 or 5. We should have had about 7, actually, if everybody hit it. I always add 2 myself, 1 for me and 1 for my wife. So it should be always 2 more. We got 5 likes. Well, it's better than none. I'm showing 5 over here on my end. I just pulled it up in my studio. You probably have to refresh yours to see more. Yeah, the connection didn't get much. I started to get better connection, but then all of a sudden went right back down. Crappy damn connection. Yeah, I guess Recon didn't even come on in the last few minutes here. Or ASD. Well, it did go back up a little bit. It went up to 2.18 download. Upload is blasting pretty good, 3.85 or more. 3.92 upload. I got some pretty good response from the last video I did, the last music video I did, which surprised me. It's the most I've ever gotten as far as views went. It got a lot of views. I mean, I'm not talking about a drastic amount of views, but I got quite a few. And we got 31 views on this stream tonight. Yet nobody came in. Wow. let's see, the Don't Close Your Eyes got 202 views, but only 12 likes. That's shameful. Shameful. Now we got 14 views. I was looking at the wrong one tonight. We got 14 views. And well, the last stream was 43 views, which doesn't surprise me. We had quite a few people here that night. Yeah, I saw you went to ASD's the other night too, or the last time we did the live. Afterwards, I saw you there. And then I just stayed for just for a couple minutes and gave him a like and stuff like that. I even logged in with my wife's name and gave him a like with that one too. In fact, I did on his last couple of videos, I think. Try to help him out. I don't know if Recon's ever going to get off that daggum shift he's on, that late night shift. I know he's off on the weekends, he said, but of course he might be working this weekend. You know, they lose help. He has to be the one to do the work. No, not many, no. Nope, the last painting video got I think it was 15. Not many at all. Yep, 15 was the last. Not very many, not very good. 4 comments on it, 15 views, and only 5 likes. That's a decent looking painting too. I don't know what else to do, you know. I do what I can. I do the best I can with them, and well, I could do some way better paintings, but it would take even longer. And I can't get people to watch the small ones, so I don't want to do any more longer ones. Even with a speed painting, I thought maybe that people would actually watch them, since it was a speed painting. I have done polls to ask that, and nobody answers them. Nobody answers them. I can only get maybe one or 2 responses out of them. That's it. I've done quite a few polls, just people don't answer them. But I might try it again just for the heck of it and see. But so far, the polls haven't been working out very well. But, it's just the way it is. It's been going on 2 years now because I've had this channel, I think. It's really not improving anywhere near as good as it should have by now. Enchiladas. Sure, I like enchiladas. Mike Myers. I take it you like enchiladas, Mike Myers. I guess that means you like tacos. I like tacos even better. He's probably already gone. Just another troll. That's the first troll we've had in a long time, Ken. Amazing. You like enchiladas, Ken? Or do you prefer tacos too? You're not a troll? Okay, well, why would you ask about enchiladas in an art channel? Of course, we do talk about other things here, but that's not usually a question we get right off. Well, I like some painters you probably don't even know, like Maxfield Parrish. I like a lot. I like Michael James Smith. Oh, we talk about other things, but it's not always paintings. I like Leonard Avmoff, which he died. He was a knife painter. He was one of my instructors. So is Michael James Smith. He's from England. And I like Terry Harrison. He's good. Judy Kane. Although Judy Kane is a friend of mine, but she's a very good artist and quite popular. There's a lot of good artists right here on YouTube for sure. I don't think I can do a poll with pictures. I think I can only do one with text. And the other thing, of course, a lot of times I don't know what I'm going to paint until I actually paint. Now this one that I did right here, I'm actually going to do another short video on that. I'm actually going to add more to that painting. So I'm going to show people that you can add to a painting even if you finished one. As long as you didn't varnish it, you can add to it. I want to add to that one because when I painted it, the paint was fairly thick. And I couldn't add any more to it then without getting a big mess. So I decided to let it dry for a while. It's been drying for a few weeks, I think, or so. So it's dry enough now that I can add more to it. I want to add some more whiter snow to it, to this, where the snow areas are, and some more white snow in the mountains, and probably a little bit of brown in the mountains there too, probably. And I also want to add about 3 birch trees to it. And I want to do a little bit more with the stream, the water that's right there. I'll probably make it so it looks a little bit more like it's got ice on it. And that won't take too long to do all that. That'll be fairly short, but I want people to see that they can add to something. And basically you're fixing a painting that, because I should have been able to put that the birch trees in before and make the snow whiter, but I got some paint on a little bit thicker than I wanted it to be on, and I knew it would be a disaster if I did. Mike Myers, do you paint, or you just jumping in the live to say howdy? If you're interested in painting and whatever, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Give us a like on the live here. That all helps. Hello, Alpha Brothers. How are you tonight? Are you interested in painting too, or are you just checking the place out? I'll have to look into that, Ken, to see if I can do a poll with graphics. I'm pretty sure you can't, but I'll check into it. I think that's a really good idea, though. I need to, maybe I should suggest that to YouTube to make it so you can add graphics to a poll. So you can have a question and answers with text and a graphic. And I bet that would be great for a lot of people to do that. Even people that do scratch offs would probably use that because they could do a poll and see which scratch offs people want to see. With art, it would be painting. What kind of a painting do you want to see done? Acrylic, oil, or landscape, whatever you want. Portrait, still life, whatever. I see you new here, Afro Brothers. Appreciate you coming in. Hopefully you'll subscribe and click the bell there for the all, and you'll get a notice for our future lives. We do talk about painting here. I'm not sure if you're interested in painting or not, but we talk about other things here too. You're from Pakistan? Ah. Yeah, you're a long ways away from us. There's some good artists over there in Pakistan too. I've seen some really good stuff come out of Pakistan. Ken, watch the fort for a minute, buddy. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back, guys. Don't go away. Alrighty, I'm back. Your English is not too good, huh? Mine, I'm English, and my English ain't too good either, so don't feel too bad. Yeah, I had to leave for a second because I thought I heard a scratching. I thought it might have been my dog Milo, but it wasn't. We got a little bit of wind, and a branch on a tree was scratching the dang door. Do you paint, Afra brothers? Do you paint or do any kind of artwork? Or do you want to learn how to paint? If you want to learn, I have a lot of beginner stuff here, a lot of how to. Look under the how to playlist. If you've never painted before, it has a lot of information on brushes and paint, canvas, how to make different mediums and stuff like that you use. Your son, Azan. I don't know. I've never seen him here. I'm not sure who Azan is. You like to paint? Well, great. You come to the right place. That's what we do here is teach people how to paint. We got lots of videos up there on painting, whether it's portraits or landscapes or still life. I paint with acrylic and oil. Yeah, bring your friends. Anybody that you know that wants to learn how to paint, whatever. Give them a link over here to the subscribe to the channel, and they'll get a message stating when we have another live. When you go to the channel, look under the playlist and click on the one that's called How To playlist, and it'll give you lots of beginner stuff. If you're a beginner, if you're not a beginner, then look at the other videos. I do paint wet on wet. I paint traditional style, and I paint knife paintings also. Although I need to put a knife painting up there. I haven't done one yet. I need to put a knife painting in there. I'm not sure when the next time is. Probably maybe next Saturday I'll do another live. Maybe I can get Recon to show up. But I try not to do too many Saturdays because a lot of times people go out on Saturday night. They're not as old as we are, Ken. A lot of these youngsters, they want to go out and party and have fun. They don't want to stay home and watch us on a live. Only the older people do that. Is the other guy still here? Mike Myers, is he still here? Or did he leave already? Mike Myers, did you leave already? Well, one of them subscribed. I'm not sure who, but maybe it was Dylan. Because Dylan has a different name now, so it might have been Dylan. Don't forget, hit that like button for me too. Afro Brothers, I appreciate the help. Hitting that like button definitely helps the channel a little bit. I appreciate it. Are you planning on coming back to our lives some more, Afro Brothers? Or you just here one time for a visit? Do you paint in oil or do you paint with acrylics or watercolor or what, Afro Brother? He might have left already. Probably did. I guess he did. He's not answering. Just you and I again, Ken. Story of our lives, right? Now the connection is getting better. We got 8.76 download and 3.57 upload. Now that everybody's gone, the connection gets better. Ain't that something? Now, we haven't seen old Brad in ages. I haven't seen Brad on here in months. I need to give him a call, I guess. Yeah, I think he left too. Yes, somebody did subscribe, but I'm pretty sure it was Dylan, my grandson Dylan, because he had to make that new name for YouTube. So I'm pretty sure that was Dylan. I'm just hanging out now. Normally I would just shut it down a long time ago, but I'm just hanging out now and see if anybody else pops in for the heck of it. I think we're up to about 15 views so far. Something like that. I wouldn't mind having some more coffee though, but I bet my wife didn't make any. Probably waiting for me to go make some more. Well, my last music video, I think, was probably the best one I did so far because I used my amplifier and plugged everything in, including the microphone. So it came out a little bit better. In my drum machine. I did another music video. I'm actually getting it ready to upload maybe tonight. I'm sure I don't know if you know who Gordon Lightfoot is or not, but a song by Gordon Lightfoot called If You Could Read My Mind, Love. Or if you could read my mind, something like that. A I like old Gordon Lightfoot. He was a heck of a singer. He was from back in the 70s. That's before your time, I guess. I can drink it in the morning. I can drink it at night too. I don't have a problem. It doesn't keep me awake. I'm usually up a lot, pretty late at night anyway. This is usually when I work on a lot of my videos is really late at night. So nobody bothers me because everybody else is sleeping. So I don't have to worry about somebody coming and knock on my door and interrupt my video. And then, of course, the knocking sound goes on the video. I have to edit it out. So it's better that I do them later, normally. And it's cooler. I don't need the air conditioner on so much. It's raining now, but it's not hot in here. It's a little warm, but I just have fresh air blowing in with it. Long time ago, somebody said coffee helped make them sleep. Maybe. I mean, some people like me that I've drank coffee all my life were really kind of immune to the caffeine. It's not that we're really immune. We're just used to it. It doesn't bother us. I can drink coffee right before I go to bed. If I'm tired, I go to sleep. If I'm not tired, I don't right off. But it's not the coffee that keeps me awake. I guess I got used to it, like especially in the service. When I was in the Navy, you had really weird hours sometimes because you had these watchers that were, 11 or 12 at night till 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, you were up all day before that watch too, so you was drinking coffee that night, helping you keep awake. And eventually you kind of get immune to that. It doesn't help a whole lot. I got to the point where the coffee just didn't keep me awake. I dang near fell asleep a couple of times on watch because I was just too tired. And the coffee just did not keep me awake. I mean, some people just drink this soda with caffeine in it. It's got as much as coffee's got, as far as I know. Tea definitely does. It's got 34 milligrams of caffeine in a soda, in this one. Tea's got way more, which really surprised me when I found out. I was on a ship. I went on a battlefield. I was on a minesweeper. We pulled mines out of the water, yes. Yeah, I was wartime, Vietnam. Yeah, we pulled mines out. And there was one time we were in a port over by the Philippines, and for some unknown reason, the people were pissed off and they didn't want us to leave, and they were actually firing on us from 100 little boats because we had some pretty good-sized guns. We actually were behind the rest of the other ships that left before us, and we had to radio out to have a couple of the destroyers come back. And of course, when they came back, everybody scattered, and that was the end of it. But we pulled those big giant mines out of the water with the spikes on them and all that stuff. Whenever we could, we would actually shoot them, blow them up. We also carried a couple of helicopters during wartime too. We carried the Marines in the Army, usually the Marines. The ship I was on, we had a 500-man crew. It's a big ship. It was a big LPD. The rear end of the ship would ballast down in the back. And they let the mike boats out with the Marines in them. Because there was upper and lower well deck. They'd pull them up. The well deck was up high and it would go down like that. And then you'd have water. You flood the back with water. And the LVTs, which is like a land vehicle transport, they had wheels and whatever. They would just run out and they could float in the water and run in the water too. And they would go up to the shore, for battle. And the mike boats would also go zipping out the back the same way, full of Marines, and land on the beach. And then we provided air cover with our 3-inch guns. I had a friend of mine, he went in the Army the same time I went in the Navy, and he came back with no legs. And sadly, one of our own men blew his legs up with a grenade. Threw it wrong, just didn't throw right, and the grenade landed close by him and took his legs out. One of our own men did it. I have a cousin now. He was one of them ones that he was in the Army, and he was way out in the jungles. And he was one of the guys that would go down into the holes and flush out the Vietnamese. That's probably one of the most dangerous jobs there was. He would go in there and start killing Vietnamese. And he came back a mental wreck, believe me. Yeah, Friendly Fire got that friend of mine, yeah. My cousin now, he was a wreck for a long, long time. He probably still sees a psychiatrist from it. He killed, I don't know how many people. He said he killed hundreds of people. Hundreds. With his rifle, a pistol, a knife, grenades, whatever they could use under them tunnels. He's a lot older than I am too. He was in before I was. My cousin was. Now my wife's brother, he was in Vietnam too. He was in the Army. He was over there too, and he came back. He had that PSD and everything, and he was in battle, and he got Agent Orange, which they never compensated him for. But he died, I think it was about 3 years ago. Most of my family was Navy, though. My grandfather was Navy. But my grandfather was in the Navy. He did a hitch in the Navy, and he did a hitch in the CBs, in the construction battalion. My grandfather was one of the guys that worked on Okinawa, building the airstrip. He was he actually worked for the railroad. He actually retired from the railroad too after he got out of the service. My uncle, his oldest, he was Navy also. His son, my cousin Mike, who lives in Jacksonville here. He's been down here before. He was Navy. He got a Purple Heart from Vietnam. He got shell fragments in him. My uncle, let's see, he was the highest you could go in the Army without being a regular officer. He was a non-commissioned officer, way up to sergeant major or something like that. He was in for well over 20 years. Retired. Before he retired, he actually was in charge of the unknown soldier there in Washington. He headed that up too. And he also was in the CIA. So he could never actually, he was always in the reserves his whole life. He could never get out of the reserves. When you're in the CIA, you're in for life. I asked him when he was about 70, what would you do if they called you in? He said, well, I'd have to go, but they'd probably just put me in a boot camp training or something, or desk job or something. And my aunt was actually in the Army, and she was a drill sergeant. They said she was a tough old broad. And on my mother's side of the family, a lot of the family on my mother's side, her brothers and sisters, all her brothers were in the service. 2 were in the Navy, 1 in the Army, and 1 sister was in the Army. And I have an uncle that was actually a wartime Commodore, if you know what they are. They're basically the same as a Rear Admiral. He was actually a wartime Commodore. So yeah, our family was full of military. And now my grandson, Wesley there, he's in the Army. His wife is in the Army. You know, she's the one, they're having the baby now. Well, there was then because there was no way to identify them. And they still get them that are unidentifiable. When you get blown up with a bomb, pretty hard to get identified. Unless they find the dog tags laying around, maybe. But they don't know if they're actually your remains, because a bomb could very likely take out 50 people. Kind of hard to figure out who's who. Unless they actually have enough. Well, with DNA now, if they actually get sample DNAs, they could probably figure it out. It'd take some time, but it would take a lot of time to do that. But I mean, think about it. I mean, you know, a bomb of that magnitude would have pieces of somebody everywhere and all mixed up. You'd never be able to separate it. Well, Ken, I think we're going to call it a night, buddy. I guess we're not going to get anybody else in here tonight. So I like some here. So I thought we might get some more people. I wanted just for the heck of it to see if we actually got any more. We did get 2 more in, which was surprising, but whether they'll come back or not, I have no idea. I guess we'll find out the next time, won't we? So, Ken, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Stay healthy and stay safe. I don't know if you saw or not, but Doc actually did show up. He did leave a like for us. And he couldn't stay. I guess he probably wasn't feeling well. So anyway, have a good night, buddy. Take care, and we'll see you the next time. Good night, bud.